What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. As you can already tell by the title, this video is going to be about how to find money that belongs to you. A little bit about me. So I've decided to dedicate my channel to showing people all over how to make passive income, how to start businesses, make money from home, and how to find money that's waiting to be claimed. Some of what I teach is from personal experience, while some things I research for you. I am not a professional. Any advice you take from me should be researched on your own time before indulging. This is very important. Now, I did say that I'm dedicating my channel to basically showing people how to make money, how to make passive income and things like that. However, sometimes I will be tempted to make other videos. So please do not come in my comment section talking mess about you said you were gonna do this, all right? Because sometimes, look, I'm a creator. Sometimes we're gonna wanna make different videos. So I just hope that you guys stay tuned. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below and please subscribe if you find any value in this video. So the first method we're gonna go over is unclaimed property. Now I'm gonna be reading from California because that's where I'm based out of, but I'm pretty sure for the most part, the laws should be the same in other states. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. So definitely look up your state and I'll show you how to do that going further in the video. So just stay there. So California's unclaimed property law requires banks, insurance companies, corporations, and certain other entities to report and submit their customers' property to the state controller's office when there has been no activity for a period of time, usually about 3 years. So if you bank with someone and you left a few dollars in there, after 3 years, by law, they're required to report that to the state controller's office. The office will hold it for you until you make your claim. Now, some of the common types of unclaimed property include, like we just discussed, bank accounts, stocks, bonds, uncashed checks, insurance benefits, wages, and safe deposit box contents. There's no deadline to claim your property once it's transferred over to the state controller's office. So don't worry if you have a feeling that maybe 10 years ago you could have left some money in your bank or insurance payout, you still have time. There's no deadline. The process is extremely easy. So now we're going to go over how to claim your property. Now, a lot of you may be in different sites other than California, so I didn't want to just leave the California site, so I'm going to tell you how to go about it in your own state. Google search unclaimed property and then insert your state. So unclaimed property in Georgia, unclaimed property in Wyoming, wherever you're from. You're going to make sure you select a .gov site. It's very important that you select a .gov site because there's a lot of third parties out there who are going to try to charge you a service fee to get you going through this process, which it doesn't take that at all. All they're going to do is go to the .gov site on their own with your information, and it's for free. So don't pay anybody to do this for you. You can do it yourself. Read over all the information that they have and search for unclaimed property. It's a link you're going to see. Now, lastly, you're just going to complete the form. They're going to basically give you a form online. You can print it out and mail it, or if you feel comfortable filling it out online, you can do that. Follow the process and wait to receive your property. So the next method we're going to discuss is class action rebates. And guys, if you have any questions about the unclaimed property or the class action rebates, just go ahead and leave me a comment below and I'll do my best to help you if you're in different states and things like that, okay? Now, there's a big warning about class action rebates that I do want to put out there. Please do not abuse the system. File claims that pertain to you only. Okay, you don't want to just go on there and start filing claim after claim after claim after claim. That's not what this is for. This is not for you to get rich. This is for you to literally go there, see what you purchased, and see who has settlements that you can be a part of, okay? Now, every year, millions of dollars are left on the table in unclaimed settlement funds. In some cases, this is simply because people are unaware of their rights to claim settlement money, or they're confused as to what's involved or what the process is. Now, a lot of companies are not going to always send you mail saying, hey, we just got sued. Do you want to be a part of, do you want some money from us? Or lawyers might not get your contact information. They might not be able to locate it, you know. So it's very important that you know that you can actually do this online. You can go online and find websites to claim those rebates. Now, also, class action lawsuits are designed to hold companies accountable for misleading and deceiving their customers. When a case settles, the attorneys who handle the case will collect a percentage of the settlement, or they'll receive a fee award separate from the settlement. The lawyers get paid. Now, if the lawyers are getting paid, you should also get paid, because you could have been a part of the deceiving and the misleading, okay? Now, don't leave your money on the table. It could be returned to the defendant and the big corporations who will never change your ways. So it's very important that when there are class action lawsuits and we actually purchase in that time frame, that we speak up if we had an issue also. And by speaking up, that means filing a claim and receiving your money from that claim, receiving your rebate from that claim. Otherwise, like it says here, the money will just go back to that company, that corporation, and they'll feel like, you know, only a handful of people had an issue with it. We're not doing nothing wrong. We're going to continue to do exactly what we were doing. They're not going to change your ways. So the more people who get involved, the more people who speak up and say, no, this was wrong. You were misleading. You were deceiving. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. Then they'll see, you know, okay, there's an issue here and we need to make some changes. So it's very important not to leave your money on the table. 1, because you don't want it to go back to them. 2, because you can use that money. Of course, we all can, right? And 3, because you deserve it. You're a part of this lawsuit, you deserve it. Now, when a class action lawsuit settles, people who could collect part of the settlement, they may receive a letter in the mail or an email that contains instructions on how to claim their money or refunds. In some cases, attorneys working on the case have no way of gathering the contact information of people who could claim part of the final settlement. This is what I talked about previously. Sometimes they just don't have your contact information. They can't email you, they can't call you, they can't send that letter. Maybe you have a new email, maybe you have a new number, a new address, or maybe you just never had it on file. Who knows? Now, in these cases, a notice of settlements, they may be posted in newspapers, magazines, or online. Lots of people are not reading magazines or newspaper these days, so online is the best bet. Now, in either case, there's no guarantee that everyone who could collect their portion of a settlement will come forward to claim their money. And that just goes back to them not knowing the process, them not even knowing that there's a settlement to be claimed. You know, they don't know because they're not aware. Now, some examples of the class action lawsuits, it could be from companies like TikTok, McCormick Seasoning. Excuse me, try not to cough. McCormick Seasonings, Zoom Meetings Privacy, Kroger, Godiva, Easy Flow, Equifax, Whirlpool, Saks Off Fifth, Nuriva, if I said that right, Nuriva Supplements, Mercedes-Benz, Tyson Chicken, Terminix, and the list goes on. These are just some that I've seen while doing my research just now for you guys. Now, I've been a part of some settlements in the past. It could be cell phone carriers, and you know, the list goes on. Now, here comes the fun part. Where to go to file your claims. So there are 3 main sites. Number 1, classactionrebates.com. That one's a really popular one. That's where I actually, that's what I use. And then there's also topclassactions.com, and there's classaction.org. Now, when all those fails, you can always just go ahead and Google search class action rebates, and I'm sure you'll get a list of sites that you can use, you can vet, and you can see if they work for you or not. Like I said before, do not abuse the system. Only only file claims that pertain to you if you spent that money. Now, it is important to know that some of these claims will require proof, like, for instance, let's say there's a class action lawsuit against Ford. They're going to want some proof that you actually have a Ford, or that you actually bought your Ford within this year or that year, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you found some value in this video. If you did, please remember to subscribe, like, and comment below any questions. I'll be more than happy to help you. And check out my business contacts over here on the right bottom side. Follow me on Instagram and support my side business. But before you go, I do want to give a shout out to one of my YouTube friends, Leslie Luann. Go ahead and subscribe to her channel. She does great videos. She's very consistent, and she's definitely looking forward to growing on YouTube. So go ahead and show her some support. Check out her channel. Go ahead and subscribe. And